and then still play some 7 Days to Die before bed. Hey Gordon, hey Dimension X, welcome in. Hope you're both having a good night. Alright. This is inverted, this is the last of like the dozen boss hunt seeds that I rolled. This is inverted boss hunt, starting boots, assured sword, and big key shuffle. We don't need that. Bombs. Absolutely useless. That's from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show Zelda cartoon, isn't it? That was such a good show. Excuse me, Princess made me laugh every single time. Don't know why I'm going to the Gibdo room first. This never, well, I shouldn't say never, but it doesn't regularly end well. I'd say it's about 50-50 that I completely botched this room here. And die at least once. Almost took a hit there and then missed the, well, avoiding the hit is good. Missing the pot is not. Because the pot, I believe, will do the same damage as a tempered sword hit. And that one apparently missed too. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get the statue over. Uh-oh. Made it. Uh-oh. Okay, normally I go on from the other side here, but... Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually not the greatest. Because getting the fire rod there... Big, let's actually just warp back here. That is a big find, but that also means Mothula is in logic now. Granted, Mothula might be in logic, but that's actually... That might not be so bad. Because I know that there's no item on the boss. The boss is just... The item on the boss is a Triforce piece. Let's grab a few bombs here. So knowing that the item on the boss is a Triforce piece is actually big. So that isn't going to be progression. I can come back and finish this whenever. And I've just got my fire rod. Oh boy. Hurry up. That was a tight squeeze. Right, there's one more item in here before we can bail, and it could be in the back or in the big chest, but... Key. Okay, not that exciting. 2 more shots. Another key. Alright, I think a Gibdo hit is still an instant death here, so I gotta be careful. Actually, yeah, we're... No, we can walk out, we can walk through here. So the item is, the last item is either on the big chest or in the item in the back. What surprised me, Steve Martin is just completely iconic. And he's still going. Only Murders in the Building is incredible. That's right, I got bombs now. Actually, I should have taken a death warp and picked up a few more bombs in that first room. Because then I could have done, what's it called? What's that place called? Pipe Cave. 50 bucks. Oh wait, no, there is a 50-50 bush though. So we can just farm the 50-50 bush. That's right, we got the front four of thieves too. Like to have one more bomb. We'll give it one more shot. Right, and I do have enough money to do a couple rounds of the arrow game, which is basically unlimited cash. Oh, you're really enjoying this, Zelda. You got the birthday girl still sitting here. And the hammer. Okay. So that puts us over to the pyramid. Gotta remember the pyramid now. We can do the front four here. I am not gonna go try and do Moth with this loadout. We can get Moth later. Oh goody, all the dungeon items. See, after this, save and quit, go back to Link's house. We can do the South Dark World stuff. Once that's all done, then we're heading over to Pyramid. And I could go to Pyramid right away, but this is still early. Don't want to risk missing something. Wow. Absolutely terrible front of Thieves Town. Complete garbage. Well, at least we're good on bombs now. Alright, Johnny, what do you got for us? Okay, we're in. It's a little worried about sneaking through there. Wow, replacement bombs. Flippers, there we go. That's a good one. The big key to Easter, and that'll be great once we find a bow. Big key to Ice Palace. I mean, that's nice to have before you go into ice, but it's not that good. Yeah, Thieves they hid all their goodies in the back. Really not a great place for Thieves Town. Really not good for Thieves Town. And our stun prize is only $5. I'd really like to see a little more health. Oh, hey, Austin. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday and enjoy the Crispin Glover dance. Bognet. That scared. I was not expecting that. That one scared me a little bit. Not sure if the jump came through on the camera, but thank you very much. Now we hit up the arrow game. For this, you wait for the target to go by the second edge of the curtain on the right. And if you don't shoot early like that, you can get all of the shots, and then you can do a second run right away. And then if you want to do it again, you have to reset the building, because the hands will start blocking everything. This is much better. I actually want to get a little bit, I want to try to make sure I've got enough for, like, if I get to the potion shop, I want to be able to make sure I can buy a bottle of blue and not have to worry about anything else, because the potion shop is a pain to get to in inverted. You can't just flute to 2. Well, you can flute to 2 in inverted, but it takes you there in the dark world. And that is not the potion shop. I think it might actually be a store that sells reds. I want blues. That's how you do it, right there. Alright, now let's do dig game, and then after dig game, we're going straight over to Well, actually, pyramid or pod. Well, I rarely get that on the first dig. Oh, no, Ice Palace. Oh, I bet you it's ice. We got a hammer, we got a fire rod, and the flippers. All items that you need to get into Ice Palace. So I'm still gonna go here first, but I'm really thinking that this is pointing us towards Ice Palace right now. So I'm definitely gonna go to ice over pod here. Yep, that's just 10 bombs. Listen to the seed. And I really don't like this item loadout. Going into... I've got minimal magic. The pen gators are going to be a giant pain. Okay, let's just see if I can get into ice before dying. Okay, made it. Now if I die, I mean, it still sucks, but a bottle is in plain sight. I don't want to get electrocuted. Oh boy, the pen gator room here. Oh no, I don't have Samaria. So this is basically forcing me into Ice Palace. And I'm gonna have to do, unless the item is right here. There's a chest right here. And if this is a progression item and I don't die, I'm just gonna bail. That didn't kill him. This is gonna be rough. There is a strategy you can do in that room where you just drop 2 bombs and it just kills every single pen gator. I don't have magic anymore. Yep, that's it's a stream avatars. I have maybe 16 or so different avatars that can be picked. And I kept the Final Fantasy IV cast in for those. Where can I get magic? I need magic for the Freezor. Is this a shop? A bottle of blue. I don't have a bottle. Beans. That's actually good to know that they sell bottles of blue there, though. Oh, wait. I know where there's a... No, that's a fairy. There's gotta be somewhere that gives me a bottle. I mean, that gives me some magic refill. That's not it. Is there someplace in CAC? I mean, Village of Outcasts? Well, I was very proud of myself for picking out the logic chain here, but now I decide I should not have used those extra shots from the fire rod trying to kill the pen gators. Uh-oh. Maybe I can get a tree pull here that'll give me some magic. Oh wait, no, there's magic down here. I bet if I do the drop down. Uh-oh. Yeah, if I do the drop down. Well, not this. I went in the wrong side. Just get me into Skullwoods. Okay, I guess we're gonna walk all the way around. But there's magic under the pots. Actually, is there rats? That's right. If I go into here, I think I'm gonna do a couple death warp cycles. Oh, there, finally. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have gloves. This is a disaster. Yeah, I should have been a lot smarter and not wasted that magic on the pen gators. Okay, I'm pretty sure if I drop down... right up here... a couple of these pots will have magic. Yep, let's figure out which ones it is so I can more easily get these when I death warp. Okay, it's just the top and bottom middle. I'm gonna have to killing all those pen gators is gonna be a real pain though. One more death warp. I don't think I've ever had a seed like this before, and it's kind of exciting. I don't pick out the logic that well, so that's what I'm hanging on to desperately right now. Is I was able to figure out. I mean, granted, there were only a couple options left, so it's not like it was a super big brain play or anything. Actually, oh, why didn't I go and get the other? I could have went and got the other item in Skullwoods. I had the fire rod. I could have went in the back and got the other item there, even if I wasn't going to try to beat Moth. I should have definitely done that. If that's my progression and this is all just a red herring, I'm going to be very annoyed with myself. So I don't want to dig this super. I don't want to dig super far into here. I'm hoping it's just the first chest. Otherwise, I got to do the bomb jump, and I can do the bomb jump. I just don't like it. Wait, how did they do this? I mean, that thinned him out a little bit. That did it! That was not a great prize. Yes, it was an item, but... oh, geez. Get out of there. This is not the kind of loadout I want to be doing. Uh-oh. Doing ice with. Hey, Underground, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Yeah, I would like to have more bombs. I am so dead. I've only got one shot at hitting the bomb jump right now. Like, if I miss the bomb jump, if I miss the bomb jump, I'm just dead. I mean, I guess I could go through and do this the intended way. But no, we're not going to do that. I wasn't supposed to let go of my sword spin. Hey CRPG, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I will give this one more shot. And then I'm gonna go back to, what's it called? Get the one item that I completely forgot about in Skullwoods and maybe check Pod. Because I do not want to sit there and try to dig through Ice Palace on this loadout. That doesn't help. I mean, I've got one extra heart, but that still doesn't get me another shot at the bomb jump. And I will hard last locate. Uh-oh. I will do a hard last location if it wants me to do. I don't even know if I remember how to do Ice Palace the other way, like the vanilla way. Oh, that was so close. I would have been at full health. So now we're back to one hit and dead. If I miss the bomb jump. Nope, now we're just dead. I need a heart drop. Oh well, we're leaving. I hate this place. Man, these two seeds have just, the Super Metroid seed last night, now this. I am not having good luck rolling randomizer seeds here. This is why I normally stick to randomizers only on weekends. Things were looking up. We're looking so good too. I got an early start tonight. Now we're 20 minutes in and we're still fumbling around. Alright, we're gonna go to the back, get the one item there. I mean, I guess I could technically try to beat Moth, but that's just gonna use all my magic. And I'd like to save that because I feel like I'm gonna end up having to. I might as well just try to go do ice the old way. Got it. I think I'm gonna have more luck doing that than trying to goof around with the bomb jump with this few hearts. Well, I could actually... Wait, no, I couldn't even go and buy more bombs. Because that's in the light world. Alright, what is the other item? What did I leave behind? A key? Oh, the other item's in the big chest. Okay, so it's either really, so it's either pod now, or I've got to go and figure out how to get through Ice Palace here until we find progression. This is horrible. Like, if I had a bottle, I could have bought that blue. It's really good to know there is a bottle of blue down there in that potion shop, though. Because I have never really went in there. And now I can just go there and grab bottles of blue instead of having to worry about going to the potion shop. Alright, please be this. Have all that stuff going into ice just be something I can do later. Don't fail me, pod. This will officially be the worst seed I've ever rolled if I have to do Ice Palace with this loadout. If I have Samaria, no problem. I have no problem dipping through ice, getting everything out of the back. I mean, that is really good. Really, really good. Getting the Moon Pearl. But we don't have Light World access yet. So something necessary, I'm guessing a glove, is going to be in ice. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I want to re-roll this seed. I had a brief moment of excitement because I'm like, wait, I got the hammer. Is this it? No, it wasn't it. Oh boy, this is rough. Like, I have a command on Twitch, !ice, that brings up a scrolling banner that says Ice Palace is the worst. And it's because of things like this. Oh geez, we can't even freeze them. I hate pen gators. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to walk. I'm gonna have to loop around. I'm not gonna be able to get through all this with enough health to try to, unless I get a first try bomb jump, at which point I would promptly fall off the ledge. Come on, give me a heart, give me some bombs. And like, it wouldn't be so bad if I could just come out this door again. Made it. Okay. All right, we're sort of in. I'm gonna have to do the loop and just hope I remember enough about how to get through this play, because I haven't done this game vanilla in probably 5 years. I've just been playing randomizers. I mean, technically, I do have a shot at the bomb jump here, but I can't risk it. I want to get through this, find my progression, and move on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, sweet. I did not realize how miserable this place was. No key, so we can't go that way. Normally I don't mind the Pluckies, but they are a giant pain right now. Oh, I got the big key to Ice Palace. It's in the big chest. My progression is going to be right... I'm out of bombs. My progression is I have to bomb through the floor. That's where my progression is. It's right here. It's in there. Wait, maybe I can get a bomb here. There's got to be a bomb in one of these. Oh my god. So I made it through, but I had to use my last bomb to kill the pen gators. I want so badly to just turn this off and do something else. I didn't think there could be anything worse than the Super Metroid seed I got stuck with last night. And this is so much worse than that Super Metroid seed. Like, this is literally the only thing I can do right now, is make my way to the Ice Palace big chest with no gear. And 4 hearts. Even Laura couldn't have dreamed up something this evil. This is beyond what even she could come up with. I would love to see this in a tournament setting, though, to see how, like, really good players handle something like this. Get my magic. Okay, we still got plenty of bombs. At least, I guess, knowing that I just have to kind of walk through. I'm not actually worried about clearing this. This has just completely renewed my hatred for Ice Palace. I was starting to warm up, for lack of a better term, to ice. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, 3 hearts, 7 bombs. How'd I do this last time? I think I put a bomb here. That didn't work. Got him. I got 4 bombs. We're still good. Got plenty of magic. And I have a key. I could go to the right now. Where? Oh, that's right. I got the key down in the basement. But it doesn't need me to go that way. It's gotta be over here. has to be the big chest. It wouldn't have given me the hammer, the fire rod, the flippers, and the ice palace big if our glove wasn't going to be right here. I even called that it was going to be the glove. Oh, that sucked. That might be the worst starting sequence I've ever seen in A Link to the Past. Like, I've done hundreds, I've played hundreds of these seeds before, and I don't think I've ever seen one that's had that bad of a start. Ooh, 20 bucks. What do we got up here? A bottle. That's probably the bottle that was in plain sight. Okay, let's not die though. Ten arrows. Brilliant. I don't even have enough bombs to bomb a Gina right now. I know we say always bomb a Gina, but I only have 2 left. We'll let you off the hook this time, Agina. That's actually incredibly useful right now. Wow, I'm still just in awe of how bad this seed is. It's 40 minutes in, and I've just got to the light world, and I've barely accomplished anything. Hey. Get out of my way and give me more money. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die trying to get over to Ice Rod Cave. I'd love to see, like, not necessarily a heart piece, but some container hearts would be really helpful. A bow would be great. A bow gives us Eastern Palace. Well, technically, Eastern is blocked because of the dark rooms, and I don't know if I want to try to do the dark room just above the... I got shot in the butt with an arrow. Nice shot by the archer guy. That was impressive. Oh, I have to go back to the dark world too now? Yeah, sure, this is fine. I've got a load of money here. So I'm gonna go and buy another 10-pack of bombs from this one. I can't believe I haven't looked at this shop before now, because this shop is really coming in handy today. And will come in handy every time I want to buy blues. Actually, bombs are not an issue in Inverted anymore. As long as I can get 20 bucks, I can just play the arrow game, get as much money as I want, go down there, buy bombs, and then we're good. How have I never bothered to check that shop until now? Okay. Let's try this again without getting shot by an archer. Okay, mini Moldorm Cave. Oops. No, no, don't do that. Oh, I guess if you're gonna give us a heart, well, grab that. There's a bottle. I gotta make up for lost time now. I just spent what feels like an hour and a half fumbling around like an idiot. Do have enough money for Zora, that's good. We can get that out of the way. Alright, what do you got, Ice Rod Cave? I think I will go back and hit... Well, hopefully by the time this Light World loop is done, I'll have enough hearts to get, like, Eastern and Skull Woods out of the way. Actually, I have access to Ganon's... Well, not really. I need Hookshot before I can really get much of Ganon's Tower. Wait, why am I going here? Ooh, yes. We will take that. Very good find. I really wish I had picked out right away that Ice Palace was... Well, I mean, I knew that it was, but I wanted to check the other stuff. Though actually, leaving and going to Pod first was probably a good idea. Because if I didn't do that and I found that glove, I probably would have been sitting there looking for... I would have stuck with Ice Palace. They're trying to find my... my Moon Pearl. So leaving and going to Pod there was useful. I mean, that was just that's a terrible location for the Moon Pearl, too. It's all bad. Alright, what are we gonna get here? Waterfall Fairy, you're gonna give us a bottle of blue. Okay, green, not bad. Oh, cape, alright. And the lamp. Alright, now things are looking up a little bit here. In fact, with this, I think after we finish with Zora here, I'm gonna loop back around, do Saha's Closet and Eastern. Why not? We already paid the monkey to get into Pod. I have not paid... I don't have enough for the bottle vendor yet, but we can farm that up in CAC if needed. Big key to... Skull... Oh, well... Wait. Why do I have 2 items marked off in Skull Woods? So that gives us the other item in Skull. I thought that was going to be another heart. Okay. So we have 4 items I can get in Eastern, and 3 it's... Well, actually, technically 3 items in Eastern, because one of them's a Triforce piece. We're just going to head over here, knock out Eastern right away. Get Saha's Closet, and then hopefully won't have to come back by Eastern again. Because they're really... unless there's something on the green pendant turn-in, which is very unlikely. Because with the 10-12 Ganon hunt, you only need to beat 10 of the 12 dungeons. So I can skip a couple of them. So we'll do Eastern, then head back, continue the Light World loop. That lamp also gets us up the mountain. Hey Kyoto, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Well, unfortunately, this seed was the worst possible thing ever. Like, out of the hundreds of seeds I've played, this is the worst. Green pendant pod. I figured something was, I did pick that something was in Ice Palace. We got an early fire rod, we got flippers, and we got a hammer. Ooh, okay, that's nice. And then it gave us the big key to Ice Palace. So I knew there was something in the big chest in Ice Palace, but my item loadout, 4 hearts, no armor, a hammer, a fighter's sword, and a fire rod. So and the pen gators don't die to a fire rod shot, no hook shot. So I was trying to use bombs. I got down there once, but I didn't have the bombs to get through, so I had to reset. I had to go and buy more magic ones because I didn't have the magic to get through the freezors. It was... I've been playing 7 Days to Die offline basically every night, but I do want to play it on stream. I'm hoping maybe sometime next week or this weekend I'll play it on stream. That 7 Days to Die might have topped Final Fantasy VI as my favorite game ever. Like, I was thinking about the question, if you could only play one game again for the rest of your life, what would it be? And that question was always instantly Final Fantasy VI for me. But when that was posed to me the last time, I was like, I'd probably go 7 Days to Die. Just because there's so many, you can do so much with it. And I know a lot of people aren't happy with 2.0. I love 2.0. The biome progression I could do without, but the storms, they add so much tension to everything. Like, I had one, I was off in the middle of nowhere doing digging up a treasure map in the burnt forest, and the storm well, I was on the way back from digging up a treasure map, and the storm siren goes off, so I had to dig a hole in the ground and put a couple building blocks in front of me to protect from the storm, and I thought that was awesome. Like, building different bases now, I have to change the whole, like, the way I do some bases, because sometimes I wouldn't, like, for just cheap crafting bases or something, I wouldn't put all my, like, I wouldn't put a roof on there. It is so much fun. Okay, Mimic Cave is just cash. We can cross that off. Like, I have a playthrough I did during Alpha 21 on my YouTube channel. And I think I've got more ideas of how to, like, do better editing on that, but the start of that one on Alpha 21, I spawned in, I didn't really know as much about the game as I do now. Stumbled in, didn't like get myself a weapon right away, ran into a dog. Thankfully I got lucky and got a critical hit on it, but I started the game with like a broken arm or something like that and an infection, and it was just great on so many levels. I don't want to try to do the... Normally I just use iframes to get at that thing. To get into that chest. I mean that pot, but let's release him here first. Alright, so Eastern does not have any items. Yeah, if you're looking for a good person to watch on YouTube for 7 Days to Die. My go-to is Guns, Nerds, and Steel. He does like these really cool cinematic playthroughs. Glock 9's another good one. Jawoodle. Yeah, my favorite is Guns, Nerds, and Steel. I watched, he's got a bunch of really long, like, series from other versions of the game, and he's just started one where he's doing, instead of using, like, traditional weapons, he's doing a battle miner, where he's using mining tools to fight the zombies. Oh, wait, I forgot to get ready for this room. There we go. All right. One Triforce piece at the 52-minute mark when all is said and done. Absolute garbage. I am so glad that I actually got an early start tonight, at least. Because at least, yeah, I've been going for almost an hour and have made minimal progress, but it's only 8:30. Normally, we'd be pushing 9 o'clock by now. And then I'd be really starting to, like, push things in ways I shouldn't because I have to get up at 4:30. But we got that extra time now. Why didn't I mark this off? We checked Saha's closet. Alright, lots more to do here in the light world. Guess we have to run around that. Nice thing about inverted is you can just walk up here and get like graveyard ledge. Actually, I have no money, so we'll take the 20 bucks. Then we'll drop down, do the sewer room. We got Bonk Rock. Have to figure out whether or not we're going to have to do Aga. Come on, good stuff. I mean, I'm actually two heart containers there between the heart piece and the heart and the container heart. I'm actually fine with that. I'm not quite to the point where I'm comfortable, like, trying to do... If I had a bottle... Well, actually, I could turn in my bottle of green for a bottle of blue if I went and I farmed the arrow game a little bit. But actually, maybe a green would be enough for Moth. Because I've got the fire rod. There's really not much... Going up to the mountain at this point, I don't think is worth it. There's not a lot of items up there. My goal right now is to try to come back from this one and somehow finish it in under 2 hours. But I'm guessing we're looking at a 2 hour plus on this. Unless some really nice items start popping up. All in a row and I can start skipping a bunch of stuff. Oh, I didn't want to kill that thing. I wanted the money. Whew. Okay. We are not required to do Aga. That's a plus. Get out of there, bird. Now we're gonna get the money from this one. You're kidding! He threw the money into the wall. So much for that plan. Hey, Ether. So I was trying to make a timestamp there, and for some reason my keyboard didn't want to type. Okay, we don't need bombs, so we can just go through. Alright, CAC's gotta have something. Lots of stuff in CAC. We can hit the... Oh, Pod is fully clearable now, so is Skull Woods. Money, money. So we're taking all of Blind's money now. Not very excited about one shield, but give me another one and we'll be talking. Okay, so that wasn't too exciting. Alright, what's in the well? Alright, another heart. That's not bad. I suppose I could do well, I don't think doing cape strats against Moth would necessarily be a good idea. Powder, okay. That gives us Magic Bat. So if I'm gonna be using magic against Moth, I'd probably try to hit it with the Fire Rod. Okay, a bottle of red, that's excellent. Got the black hole chicken, the run is valid. Gotta remember to go get Magic Bat on the way through here, though. Alright, another heart. Okay. Feeling a lot more comfortable health-wise now. See, if I find Hookshot, we can do most of Ganon's tower. Wait, why am I going in here? Samaria would get me to the full right side. Red mail, okay. I mean, that's not going to help against things like Moth, but because your damage is primarily spikes, and that's going to do one per no matter what. I guess if I'm gonna be right over there, I could at least just dip in and do like Hope Room and the couple checks I can get in Ganon's tower. A big key, what do we got here? Swamp, okay, good to have before you go into Swamp. I was kind of worried that was going to be Ganon's tower, because then it's like, okay, I've got the stuff to do the climb. Okay. Let's go and get Cave 45, then we'll go and do Hyrule Castle. I will take this one because it's right there. And after Hyrule Castle, I can do a quick dip into like get the Hope Room checks and the torch. And from there, well, I was gonna say I could do Dark Death Mountain or something like that, but why would I do Dark Death Mountain when we could just go and do Skull Woods and Pod? Actually, I could technically finish Ice now too, but I'm gonna try to avoid that one until I have Samaria. Because all the good stuff in Ice is right by where Samaria was. So let's get these, we'll Death Warp out, gotta go get Uncle then. Unless the mirror happens to pop up here. Probably want to grab that. Gotta remember to keep this other guy alive, because we're gonna need that one to Death Warp. There we go. So this was trash. Hurry up. Can't you get a critical hit or something? Finally. Hurry up. So we'll go and we'll get Dark Cross, come back, get the Uncle stuff, because I forgot about that. Then we'll go through Ganon's, we'll get the couple items we can out of Ganon's Tower. And then I think it's back to the Dark World. Do Pod first, maybe pull out another heart or two before we go to Skull Woods. Come on, kick me back out. There we go. This whole Light World loop has not really given anything. Like, I'm pretty sure I had the bow before all this. So none of these things in the Light World have given any progression. There we go, the book that opens up Desert and the like Bombos tablet and stuff. But we can't clear Desert without the Desert Big Key. There are 3 items in there, well, 2 items that we should be able to get. And there's a fire source. But we need that desert big key. Come on. Hurry up. Open. Just let me go. Hope room has. That is not a lot of hope. At least Blight of Mankind is good. I love this track. There we go. Alright, now things are looking up. We are going through. We are going to get a Triforce piece out of here now. And a lot more items. You always kind of dream about Hookshot being in a place like that, but you never actually think it's going to happen. It's one item, a sword. Right, that decision to go into Ganon's tower here might have, well, I mean, it's still not going to be a sub 2. We're still way behind. But that was a really big find. Wait, what? I was trying to click that. Oh, I'm not going to have Samaria to do this part. So used to having Samaria here. Just take the iframes. I missed. You can do this really cool bonk off the wall there. I'm gonna get myself killed. I probably should think about using that bottle of red. Half magic. One of my favorite quality of life items. And a bunch of trash. No, I don't have the Ganon's Tower big key, so we can't do the climb yet. And no Samaria, so right side's off. Try to avoid falling in one of these. Got him. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street has always been on my really short list of things I want to come back to. That's definitely going to be the when I go. I want to get my speedrun time down below 18 minutes. Well, 18 minutes or less. That's my speedrun goal for it. I just have to actually get myself to start doing it. I feel like that's one of those games where you don't really have much downtime. So it's kind of be like when I was doing the God Run for Friday the 13th and I was between cabins where I'm not really able to look at chat much. But that's fine. Ish. There we go. Alright, we got 3 items left. That hookshot does actually let us go up into, get all the good stuff on Death. So Death Mountain is looking really good right now. We can do Dark Death Mountain. And I don't have to worry about Mimic Cave, so that's one less loop. No, got poked. All right, come on, Gary. Let's move. I wish you could run with him behind you, but it's just so much slower. Like here, you got to do this really long and tedious walk. It's gonna see if maybe he'd go faster if I did an item dash. Because this is what happens when you try to run with him. He can't run at all, but you can jump off these giant ledges, and he has no problem with that. Oh, Spike Cave is open right now. I don't like Spike Cave. Don't touch them. Don't want to talk to those. Right, so we don't need this. See, look at that. He can do this just fine. Ow. Sorry, Gary, but 20 bucks, not really making me excited to go and get you there. Look at that beautiful item dash. So I don't have the Tower of Hera big key, but I'm just gonna do Hera while we're up here. Oh, the mirror. All right, that's another good find. So that gives us 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, this is inverted. If I find the ice rod, that's a really quick trip through Turtle Rock. So that's really good. If Ice Rod shows up, that's a pretty easy Triforce piece. Jeez, I went all the way in reverse to get to that hook shot. Stop touching me. I hate dead rocks almost as much as Ice Palace. Alright, so we'll do this. And you can't go wrong with Paradox. 7 quick items. Ow. Seven probably useless items. Hey Atma, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Okay, there we go, finally. Bombs. Ice Rod, there it is. Okay. So I'm thinking while we're up here on the mountain, let's just finish out Turtle Rock. The real question is, do I full clear it, or do I just get the piece and go? It's the only thing stopping me. I need the big key to... So we're still at 8 pieces right now, I think. Or is it 9? We're up here. We'll grab it. first things first, we're gonna go to the Tower of Hera. Oh yeah, this one I got the red mail, and red mail gives you the gold armor for this sprite. That's actually one of the reasons I use this one over the Mega Man, the X2 sprite over the X1, because I really like the look of the gold armor. And having the extra red tossed in for X is also nice. So we don't have the big, but this is still technically clearable. Alright, good. That's one of the 3 items. Hint tile. Tower of Hera big key is held by someone friendly. Oh, is that saying it's on the green pendant turn-in, maybe? Yeah, I bet you it's on the green pendant turn-in. Wait, why am I putting the bomb there? Okay, was there a drop that screwed this up? Let's try going back in, because I want to do the Hera pot and get through this. Because it's such a pain to get to the Tower of Hera in inverted. Good, made it. I was worried that arrow drop was going to cause a problem too, but... Alright, be the item right here. Another item. As much as I don't want to, I think I have to go into the basement after clearing this. And just hope that the item isn't in the big chest. Because you don't want to leave something, like if that's Samaria, I'm not getting back to that until like the 2.5 hour mark. Right, technically this piece is not in logic. Because we need the Tower of Hera big key. Yeah, it's probably not the greatest way to hook onto a fairy. Definitely more painful than the boomerang. Whoops. Got it. Well, there is one time I got myself actually stuck. And I feel like I was in this same position where I had to... Did the mirror not even work? Did I have to save and quit and come all the way back? And I'm pretty sure when that happened, there was a progression item sitting in the basement here. Nope, we're good. Oh, there's an item in the big chest. Hey Chris, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Yeah, you'd think they'd have more than just the dwarven blacksmiths. But nope, they just got the one. Well, the 2, technically. And only 2 lumberjacks with A and B bumpkin. Alright, Spiral Cave. Wishing this seed was better. The start of this seed was an absolute nightmare. Having to go through Ice Palace with no Samaria, and a fighter's sword and 4 hearts, and no weapons to kill Pengators other than bombs. Wait. Yeah, what am I doing going here? This is inverted. Wait. No, this is Mimic Cave. I didn't want this one. Mimic Cave is just money. Alright, let's do this again. So many other things available right now. Though Turtle Rock isn't too bad when you're going from the back to the front. Whoops. Burna, okay. Haven't heard this in a while. Actually, I need to get a small key. The big key to Ganon's tower. Okay, big find there. But I can't clear this without a small key. Yeah, we can't get in there without a small key. Well, that was a brilliant plan that just went nowhere. But it wasn't too bad. Getting that Ganon's Tower big key is pretty big. Unfortunately, I still need Samaria now to get a small key out of Turtle Rock. Yeah, sometimes there's definitely days like that, Atma. Uh-oh. We'll get these. Then we'll come back for Spike Cave, and then we're going we're going dungeon hunting. So let's see what our medallion is for this. It is Ether. So we'll open this up now. So we need 3 items. Let's see, Samaria alone will put us in go mode. Otherwise, we need the Thieves' Town and the Desert Big Keys. Because Samaria means I can just dip into Turtle Rock, find a small key, and hop right to the back. Thieves' Town would give us Thieves, Desert gives us Desert. And if we don't get Samaria, then it's an Ice Palace bomb jump, and nobody wants that. Yeah, this is definitely going over 2 hours. Unless maybe if we get Samaria right here. Beans. Okay, we're gonna get Spike Cave. Even though Spike Cave is always a waste. Hey Zelda, come on up, it's your birthday. Uh-oh. There we go. Butter sword. That was nice. Let's go here. We'll start with Swamp. Swamp is 7 items, and we've got 5 left in Pod. Yes, Spike Cave is one. I think Agina's actually given me progression more than Spike Cave has. But I just feel like I'm obligated to check it when I'm down there because everything is... it's just so out of the way. But I am gonna have to go back and do the Ganon's Tower climb. Hey Zelda. Come on up, sweetie. Hey, how are ya? My new goal is to have this done by 10 o'clock. And I might have to figure out how to get through Ice Palace. Like, I almost had to do a walk through Ice Palace without the bomb jump, or like I didn't have enough hearts or anything to do the bomb jump, and I didn't have Samaria to do Icebreaker. And my progression was buried very deep in Ice Palace. Absolute misery. But I do enjoy the vanilla game a lot, I just prefer the randomizer. Zelda, you want to come up here? I know you were up here at the start, but it's your birthday, you should be the star. Ooh. I don't want to do left side here, but wait, no, that's not what we wanted to do. Okay, now we do this again. After wasting a lot of bombs. Any game, any item from another game. I always like the Redeemer from Unreal Tournament. It's like a big rocket launcher. At least I think that's what it was. Maybe I'm mixing up the name of the gun. Or the ability to do Hydra Storm from Symphony of the Night. Or Dracula X, or Richter's special move with the holy water. Zelda. Why don't you come up here, sweetie? Get away from the fire bar. Bombos. And bombs. I have completely forgot my count here. But we're full clearing it anyway, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. It's not like it's someplace like Ganon's Tower and potentially mixing up your count could be very bad. Alright, got some extra cash. Yeah, it's got the weapons and the design and everything is just so well done. Alright, I think that's it. Got it. The mitts, okay. Mitts really don't open up much other than King's Tomb in inverted, but still nice to have. Yeah, the arm from Bionic Commando is really neat. It's so weird that... I mean, they do a very creative job of using that in place of the standard jump that we're so used to in platformers. But that's what makes Bionic Commando so special. Silver's would be really nice. That would make Ganon like a 1-minute fight. Well, a little more than a minute, but... Alright, can I get the quick kill? Got it. Alright, while we're waiting for this to play, come here, sweetie. Here's the birthday girl. You do not want to sit like that. You want to get down. As much as it pains me, I've got a small key. So I can just get this stuff in reverse. I can also go and buy a couple more. Yeah, she was purring. Wow, I didn't think that her purring would get picked up there. But yeah, she purrs very loud. It's a lot more. Like, Lorelei's purr was a little more squeaky, but Zelda's got, hers is really deep. We're gonna buy 20 bombs here, just to make sure I can get this. I mean, I really do not like the idea of going into Ice Palace right now without Samaria, but it's right here. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure she can get up. Like, I know her meowing's been picked up when she's in the other room before. Hey, Zelda, this is your day. You should be on here. If you want to go look at the camera, you can. I know your sister was a lot more... What's the word? Outgoing, kitty outgoing. This is why Hookshot's so nice. It just completely clears out these pen gators. Alright, I don't like having to do the bomb jump, but if I can get it timely, It'll be fine. Ow. Okay, stop that. I don't exactly have a ton of health to spare here, because I'll probably miss this 40 times. Got it. All right, we wait. I've hit the bomb jump and fallen in before, so I was trying to be really cautious with that. A pole vault would be a lot of fun. We'll take that extra bomb. And now with that, we can head to the right. Let's see, we've got 2 items left in here. There's a heart container. Yeah, we got a heart container. So there's only 1 item left. If I can find 1 item in here, then we can just go straight to the boss. Hopefully it's not on iced tea. There it is. So we got 2 container hearts and the glove. So now we can just go straight to the boss. I know A Link Between Worlds had that really cool, like, the mechanic where you could become part of the wall and use that to get around obstacles. That was really neat. Oh, burrowing ability always reminds me of like a Diglett or a Doug Trio. There it is. Oh, I missed. I was trying to get a spin to group them all up in the corner. Let's see. Next up, I think we go to Pod. We're just gonna keep kind of running through the Dark World and doing a little loop. Pod will be 6, Skullwood 7. 8 would be Ganon's Tower. I mean, I can get into Desert. I have to remember, a Desert is, I have access to it, I just can't finish it. So, I mean, the Desert Big could just be sitting in Desert. Hey, Chris, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I know my wife and I really liked Hyrule Warriors. Unique item awaits in Waterfall. Yes, I already got the unique item in Waterfall. I don't remember what it was, but I got it. My wife was she got really into Hyrule Warriors. Oh, that was a perfect lineup too. Till that jerk got in my way. Finally, a key. And part of me just wants to rush the boss right now, but there's too many items in here. There's still 4 left. And like, if I can pull like Samaria and like the Desert Big Key or something like that, then we can completely skip doing the GT climb. 'Cause that's so long. Okay. So everything here is in the back except for the moon pearl that was at the front that we got like an hour ago. Come on. Not really. My wife, she like one of the few PSP games she got for herself because she had a PSP when we met was Dynasty Warriors. Like she's always liked the hack and slash kind of games. Right. Well, there's an item. Technically. There, we got 2 more. Jerk. Stupid fire. Hey Silent, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. My cat Zelda, it's her 20th birthday today. She was just up here a little bit ago, but she went back in the other room now. Yeah, I think the Zelda franchise itself is like, God, it's closer to 40, isn't it? Zelda, happy birthday! Well, she's completely deaf. She can't hear a word I'm saying. But I still talk to her anyway, all the time. She can't hear, but I feel like she still sort of understands. I feel like Link is just, he'd be just very not doing much of anything. Like, we've never got any personality out of Link or anything like that. Jeez, so the Zelda franchise was about, well, half of what it was not, what it is now when she was named. Right, Z. Yep, she's just kind of looking at the ground. But I can tell she can't hear anything because she'll be sitting there, like I'll walk up behind her and I'll talk and she won't make a sound, but then if I reach out and I like start petting her, she'll jump a little bit and do this little happier noise. All right, piece number 6 and a green pendant turn in. Wasn't the What was the item? One of the hint tiles said there was something... I might actually go turn in the green pendant while I'm over here. So I think one of the hint tiles said you got something from someone friendly. Oh, that was the Tower of Hera Big Key. And there is an item still in the Hera Big chest. Probably a year or two ago. Oh, two years. That's there's like cats are they're so cute at that age. They're a lot like dogs. They're very happy. There we go. Let's save and quit. I want to get that green pendant turn in. Actually, after that, maybe I should go hit up, what's its name? Homie Fish. Because this is the only time we're ever going to be in range of Homie Fish again. And let's see what the, I just marked down Eastern as the red. I don't know if that, I'm pretty sure that's not accurate, but... Okay, it was swamp and desert. Nope, that's not the right one. That's it. Uncle had absolute garbage. Like, I didn't get much of anything from the whole Dark World loop, the whole Light World loop, until the very end. Let's see, so we'll turn this in. I think it's going to be quicker if I go down to the Whirlpool to get to Homie Fish. Oh, what? That wasn't the Hera Big Key. That was even better. That was so much better than the Hera Big Key. So who's the someone nice that has the Hera Big Key? I don't care. Doesn't matter. We don't even need Homie Fish right now. Where am I going? Actually, this is only Schrodinger's Go mode. I might not be able to get into Meyer. If Meyer is Quake, we're still not in the clear. If Meyer is not Quake, we're good. And I'm still gonna have to do the GT climb, but we can do that right before fighting Ganon. So maybe we'll get lucky and these will be silvers. Or one of the big keys I need so I can skip the GT climb. Or a mushroom. I'm not gonna worry about that B. Not Quake. Oh, you're kidding me. We are not in Go mode yet. It's Quake. So I need Quake or one of those big keys under the doormat, please. Now I can't just go mode all these dungeons. I've got to actually keep searching for stuff. I've got 3 different items. We got Quake, we've got the Desert Big Key, and we have the Thieves Town Big Key. Any one of those will give us go mode. There it is. So that turned around, that went from misery to not so bad very quickly. We've got the Mire Big. Mire is going to be really easy. We're just going to go in and out. This will be quick. It's just the GT climb that's good. Wait, no. I still have to go through the front of Thieves Town, the front of Turtle Rock to find that to find a small key. This is definitely going to be over 2 hours, but considering I was at like over 40 minutes before really getting into the seed because of how that start went, that's not going to be too bad. Alright, piece number 7. Yeah, being able to destroy the fire bars would be incredibly useful. That's right, I don't have a flute. Alright, to Turtle Rock. I mean, hopefully the first thing I check is a small key and I can just nope out. Yeah, I do. At least I prefer to have the fire shield at very least. But I do like Mirror Shield. This is I think only the second time I've got to do Turtle Rock in one of these boss hunts. So you know Cash is Dig Game. I still want to know who this... Maybe the dwarfs had the Hera Big? There we go. So I'm not going to run around this whole thing. We're just going to go take this up here. Head into the light world. Yeah, the reason I put Over Horizon Stage 2 in Turtle Rock is just because I hate Turtle Rock so much. But I do miss the music. Here we go. Let's get a health recovery just in case. Jeez, do I even remember how to do this? I think it was like this. That is such a cool way to get through there. I always remember when I think of puns, I always remember the one in Pokemon where Meowth said, They should be pun-ished. Alright, here we go. That's right, Trinex, you got nothing. Triforce piece number 8. Grin and Barrett. That almost sounds like Barrett from Final Fantasy VII, too. Very similar pronunciation. Wait, what am I doing? I need to be in the light world. I don't have a flute. Jerks. Get away from me, Picket. The little pumpkin thing is called a Picket. Yeah, a flute would have been so nice there. And I've got everything I need to finish, but a flute would have been really handy. I mean, who knows, maybe one of the checks I stumble into here will be a big key for a much quicker, well, I guess it'd have to be desert. Well, no, Thieves would still be quicker than Ganon's Tower. I mean, for all I know, Thieves could be like, or the desert big, they could be just sitting in Thieves in desert right now, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Do this, we'll save and quit, go buy bottles of blue, and then we'll go up to Ganon's Tower. There are some no flute settings, I think. Or like you can just choose not to have the flute, but then you'd have to have another way into, like it'd have to be inverted or something where it's not required to get into some place like Mire. That's right, this part is so much better if you have sword beams. Missed. Actually, I don't even need to go to the top room, do I? I mean, I could, but... I mean, I'm probably walking right by silvers, but that's okay. Really don't need those. I wonder where they got the name Ganon from. Was it just one of those things where they had a limited number of characters to use and the name fit? Hey, hit that. Yeah, I definitely like to see silvers. I just don't know. I'm not going to go out of my way trying to find them either, though. Because if I knew where they were, that'd be one thing. I don't need to get that. But it's like is it worth spending 10 minutes looking for something when it's only going to save you a minute and a half? So I just kind of gotta hope that they end up being along my path somewhere. Yeah, the name Ganon is permanently that of evil pig now. Now, where's my cape? We'll take the magic refill here. Oh, that's where they got the name Vader from? Just such an iconic character. Wait. I want to free up all of these so I can buy bottles of blue. Then we need to head to Ganon's tower. Wait, is he only going to sell, or I'll have to come back in and out? It won't be like the potion shop, will it? Darth Tater. The thing, it reminds me of Spaceballs. There we go. How long? This climb is so long. Let's see, I think we get the last Triforce piece, we mirror out, and then we'll be right. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense to go through and beat Aga 2, but I can just mirror out and be right in front of the drop down. I'm pretty sure Zora was pretty bad. Guys, I know it's not possible, but it'd be nice to see John Candy again. Yeah, I think they confirmed that. Like, Rick Moranis is going to be back. Alright. At least we didn't get to hear a lot of Over Horizon, but at least we get to listen to some Astalon here. Zora's... well, I mean, most checks are overall not that reliable. But Zora's not... I mean, it sucks when Zora gives you nothing, but it's usually not terrible. Like, it's not like a Gina or Spite Cave. Hey, I made it without getting spiked. That never happens. And I think, whoops, I think we're still on pace to do this in under before 10 o'clock. That became my new goal. After the start of this was so bad. Oh, I wish I would have grabbed that other one for beams. Jerk. do not like the gauntlet. But I guess I can still grab a couple checks here since they're on the way, see if we can come away with silvers. Hit that thing. Okay. Beamos, don't do it. Now I'm gonna have to use the get the anti-fairy. Or the portal. Stupid fire bar. But at least my favorite rooms in the game are coming up here. Oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Right here. Boom. And this room is just kind of blah. But then my favorite room in the whole game, right here. And I missed it. It's so cool when, oh, and the spike blocked that one. It's so cool when you can get those, 3 of them and then just come up, hit the other one with your sword and go. Uh-oh. Here we go. I almost forgot. I could have got to the top and realized I didn't have a key. Thankfully, I did have one from earlier when I was in the basement, but that would have been absolute misery if I got up to the top and realized I didn't have a key. Because we'll get one here that we'll need to use for this door. And maybe there'd be a key in here, and I'd get bailed out, but... Oh, yep, would have got bailed out. It would have been fine. Silvers? Actually, we're gonna keep the mirror off until we're done with the boss here. Okay, Moldorm. That's what happens. Actually, I could have went and I could have put up I wish I could get silvers on Moldorm too. But unfortunately, well, I shouldn't, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, with the boss hunt, that's always a Triforce piece. Yeah, welcome in, Zero. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. It is Tuesday. So no silvers, but this shouldn't be too bad. And Zelda's coming to sit here. You want to come up, Zelda? There's my lamp. Here. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Here's the birthday girl. "20 years old. Oh, I don't like this spot. Okay, good. I don't like it when he's in the bottom, when he's on the bot. This is actually even worse. Trying to get the torch glitch when he's over here. In the dark world. Oh, Homie Fish had it. Or I guess maybe it could have been Hammer. It's either Hammer Pegs or Homie Fish. One of the two. And I almost went to Homie Fish. I wasn't going to get hammer pegs. But I almost went to Homie Fish. I was actually on my way when I decided not to. That's fine, though. Oh, wait. You gotta have the torches up if you're going to hit Ganon. Whoops. That was close. Complete failure. Yeah, this seed especially was just... Normally, I'll finish these boss hunt seeds in like an hour 40, hour 45. This one required me to... I had 4 hearts, a fighter's sword, and it gave me the flippers, a hammer, and a fire rod, and the Ice Palace big key. So I had to take that loadout with 4 hearts and a fighter's sword, and work my way to the big key chest and Ice Palace. Like, if I had Samari at that point, it would have been so easy, because Icebreaker, you can get there without much of a problem, but nope. One time I had to go leave to get more magic. I ran out of bombs when I got right to the big key chest room. It was just a disaster. Thanks for the GG0, Chris. Yeah, the flute would have been nice to have too, just for getting around.